What's up guys, it's your boy Hima, and in this video I'm gonna talk about whether you should buy into Ethereum right now at this moment. I've been getting a couple of messages from people, so I'm trying to clear what I think about Ethereum right now at this moment, whether you should buy it or not. So without further ado, let's jump in. Alright, lovely people, we're looking at the Ethereum charts. As you can see, I've drawn the Fibonacci tool and of course a ascending triangle. Fibonacci is a really good tool to find out support and resistance levels. The reason why I've drawn this, I'll get back to it. And of course this ascending triangle, this is a down trend line. For you to draw a down trend line, you need to have 3 peaks touching the trend line. That's the only qualifier. So we have 1 and 2 and 3. And of course this right here, this line represents the major support zone for Ethereum right now, because you have 3 times price touching this line, which is of course $1,723. That's actually a really solid support level. All right, okay, before we continue whether you should buy into Ethereum right now or not, you have to ask yourself, what's the purpose of you buying Ethereum? Is it a short-term thing or a long-term thing? All right, short-term. Now short-term, it can be next week, next month, or next 2 months, or next 3 months. Long-term can be year or 2 years or 5 years or 10 years. Right? So you have to ask yourself, why do you want to buy into Ethereum? Is it a short-term goal or a long-term? Now, in my previous videos, I've talked about I traded Ethereum during this massive run up. I doubled my money and I got out. Right now, I want to buy into Ethereum, but I'm not gonna buy into Ethereum at these levels. All right. What I think will happen in the short term is most probably we'll have something like this. All right. Now I'm not gonna say that this will happen 100%, of course, even though the markets have a habit of repeating history, it will not happen the same way. All right, but I want you to keep few key things in mind. Number one is we crashed for, hold on, let me put in the monthly cycle. Okay, so we crashed for 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 consecutive months in the last time. All right, keep that in mind. Number one, we crashed for 8 months. Let me switch back to daily. Okay, hold on. Ooh. All right, and of course this right here is a fake bull trap. All right, this right here is a fake bull trap. Keep that in mind. Number two, this is a fake bull trap. And this level over here that Ethereum came before having this fake bull trap is this 0.7 Fibonacci level. Keep that in mind. 0.7 Fibonacci level, fake bull trap, and we crashed for 8 months, right? And over here we see we came over here and then we have this spike up. We came to 0.5 Fibonacci level and then we continue crashing. The 0.5 Fibonacci level is also something that you should keep in mind. Right now, let's jump back into the current situation. Okay, look where the support is at that 0.7 Fibonacci level. Right, number one, I told you to remember back previously, 0.7 Fibonacci level, that's where the support is. And in the short term, I think we'll have a bull trap. It will most probably come up to 0.5 and then will crash. The reason why I'm telling you it will crash is the reason why I'm like more susceptible towards we are having a crypto winter. We're still in a crypto winter, to be honest. The reason why I'm thinking that the worst is yet to come is because the economy is getting kind of bad. Right, we have the Delta variant making all sorts of bad things in the US and around the world. We need vaccines to get into the society, and of course the world has to come back to normal for crypto and every other thing to perform. And of course Biden recently released almost a 2 trillion stimulus plan, right? And of course, if that money gets in, we'll have the fake bull trap, but still the economy is kind of getting worse, and we have inflation, and of course some people can't pay their bills and whatnot, so most of the time they will take money out from the markets and use it to pay off their bills and mortgages and etc., right? So that's why I think the worst is yet to come. So in the short term, I think we'll go up, but in the long term, like I'm talking about end of this year, maybe beginning of next year, I think we'll have that winter. And of course, hear me out, I'm not saying Ethereum is done. Ethereum is not done. Of course, I think Ethereum in the longer term will go to $10,000. All right, this is of course short term, right? So again, if you want to buy in, this is not the time for you to buy in, right? You should wait, be patient. Like I told you, the market crashed for 8 months last time, so that's kind of our benchmark time period. Let me switch to months again. All right, so we have 1 and 2. We are only 2 months down. All right, we roughly speaking, we have about 6 more months to go to actually get an idea. At least like 2-3 months to go to get an idea of what's actually going on, right? We don't know what the market is doing, right? So we can only decide when are we gonna enter and why are we gonna enter and when are we gonna. I personally think will go up and then come down in the short term. But if you want to hold long term, right, like myself, I would wait for us to get to this 1,300 level or below. This right here is a really good area for you to buy into Ethereum. Now, that being said, I personally think that Ethereum is still undervalued at these levels, but that does not mean that you should jump in and buy, right? Because what if the market goes down and you are presented with better buying opportunities? Like I told you, it's all about being patient, right? So hold your money, stay away from Ethereum, and maybe put alerts when it reaches over this level, when it will, all right, and then buy in. That's what I want to do. That's what I'm planning on doing. So if you're thinking of jumping into Ethereum to hold long term, and you believe Ethereum, you believe that their project is really good, then you should wait for the perfect buying opportunity, damn near perfect buying opportunity, and then jump in. All right, I hope I was helpful. I wanted to make it clear. And about this ascending triangle, look, most likely scenario, if you open above this triangle, then that means we are getting some positive signals that we'll see the price up, price going up. But if it doesn't, if you're still in this triangle, and if you broke below this level, that means we have probably come down. The other key indicator that you want to look into is the volume. All right, and the volume is the lifeblood of any stock or cryptocurrency. Volume is basically, are people trading this? Are they buying or selling? Is there enough action going on, right? Is the blood pumping into your heart? It's like that. Volume compared to these levels, look at the volume over. This is like institutional money and of course retail money. Compared to these levels, volume over here is not very good. It's not bad, but it's not very good. This is retail volume. We need long bars like these bars over here for we are to, if you want to see Ethereum going to 10,000, we need institutional money to jump in and save Ethereum. For some reason, they are also waiting for to get in. All right, a lot of things are happening. So if you want to buy in, like I told you, figure out why you want to buy in. Is it a short-term thing or a long-term thing? Short-term thing, honestly, I do not think that most of you are educated enough on technical analysis. You want to buy this book and read before you actually do anything with short-term trading and stuff. Trading can be really risky, right? But if you want to go long, none of this stuff has to matter. Of course, wait until you get to the perfect buying point, right, which is this area. I hope I was clear. I hope I made some sense to you, and if you're learning something from this, hit that like button and the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in another video. Until then, happy trading.